Hello, my name is Hermann Morgenbesser. I'm an administrator at KIS Klosterneuburg. This is an international school, and I'm doing the administration. In the second part of my video, you will see how we are working together with companies, because if you want to do an elaborated administration of a network, you have to work with external experts. The first step of this video will show how a school that is not elaborated will be developed very soon to be in the internet and to work with the devices in school. So in the first step I will show how the ADSL connection offers you a support of the internet in a classroom, and connected to a small service. I will show or demonstrate how it can be done without any extra work for the teachers. In the second part of this first MOOC tool, I will show how an elaborated school will work. In my school we are working together with Networks, an Austrian company that is empowered by the BMG, and in this second part we will show how easy it could be to bring in students into the internet, into the daily work, into secure examination tools, and how to administer the back office. The guy who will show this is Mr. Markschläger, and we will follow him on his screen to have a look on what he does the day over if he is contacted by the school to do back office work. So let's start with the first part. This is the starter kit a school needs to get into the internet. Hello, so I'm back now at the starter kit. The starter kit consists of an internet connection done by a router connected via a wireless adapter to the machines that are in the room, and at the other end this router is connected to a switch, a simple switch that allows you to bring in 16 to 24 external machines directly connected by cabling. The second machine, the lower part, is doing the network administration. This is called the router. The upper machine here is called the switch. So if you want to get into the internet with the whole classroom without any external service, you can buy this. It does not cost a lot, and it is adapted in a few hours. The added value of this network is it is easy to administer, and you don't need an administrator in school, and at the other end it is not necessary to get an external contact that brings you into the internet the day over. So the one and only mistakes that can occur are usually in this area if the internet is not provided correctly by the internet provider, or at the other end if something goes wrong with the wireless connected machines. So let's talk now about the details of my network. In the center, as you can see in this chart, my servers containing an IBM system are split up into file service, mail service, data service, security, and wireless service. An extra service we are supporting is the telephone service, but this is not part of our tutorial. So for the next, the backup system. Backup will be done daily and weekly in a RAID 5 system. RAID 5 system, as most of you will know, is securing data more than one time, so there is no lack of loss of data. Number 3, the internet cloud. We are connected via fiber optics that guarantees 30 megabit per user. And this service is also going to the backbone. Backbone means to all floors. We are using 3 different floors, and in all these floors we are connected via fiber, and to the computers the connection will contain of wireless at one time, and at the other end with an Ethernet copper cable. Last not least, the software part. We are working with Campus LAN, a Bavarian company that helps us to bring in the data into the service and get out the necessary data to the databases. This service will be shown to you at the end of this video. Hello, so I'm back now at the back office of our elaborated tool. So this is an empowered system that allows you to administer all the network traffic you use for a regular schooling. For instance, you have to have a safe or a secure internet provided connection. You have to be firewalled by a machine or by software. You have to take care that all the students get contact to the internet, get a secure mailing system, and each student, each teacher should be able to contact 7/24 all services the school provides. A teacher is not able to administer this system on his own, so he will usually, or she, contact an external administration. This part will be shown by Mr. Maritschläger, who is one of our contacts. This company does the back office. So if things occur in the network, if the internet does not work, if the mailing system is wrong, they are contacted, and together with the system administrator that is paid by the ministry, we have a full service for 25 to 30 hours a week. The key role in this system is played by this connection. This is a high-speed connection called fiber optics that brings the traffic directly with a high-speed connection to the school. So it is about 30 to 100 Mbit and more. And this switch, you can watch here, gives all the traffic to the other machines in the room. If you want to connect a telephone service, or if you want just to have a direct connection to all classrooms, you can do this via copper cabling, or you do it with wireless connection. The wireless part will follow in another tool. So, if you are working on a full equipped interface, you will need external help that can be organized by companies, or if you have a good coaching by the ministry, they can send people to help you. The first step of an elaborated internet arrangement is to do by the pedagogical part of school, because the technical equipment is just one part. The most important work is done by the pedagogical staff. So the interface between pedagogy and technology can be done by teachers, but it is necessary that they can get help via phone, via internet, if something occurs. So in my school, we are starting at 7:30 with an external connected company, and this company is able to be touched until 16 in the afternoon. After 16, each teacher is on his own, but usually most of the courses in my school stop between 15 and 16 in the afternoon. In Austria, we have a special method how to bring in schools into the system. This is called e-education, means electronic help for equipped schools and for beginner schools. So in this model, one equipped school like mine, BG Klosterneuburg, helps another school, this can be a not equipped school, to bring in the devices. The key role in the back is that the devices that are brought in are not own devices without any help by the companies. We are choosing our own devices. So to choose an own device is different to bring in your own device. Because if we would just bring in their own devices, it would not be possible to get security all over the network. So if students get access to our network in my school, they have to check up their machines they are bringing in, and they can choose between two options. One option, they get their own partition. This partition will be done by the external company, or they choose a machine that is provided by our external company. This is an easier job, and after 4 years this partition is deleted again.
In this part, Mr. Marschläger will talk about how the implementation of the network occurs, and he will show on the software Campus LAN how he administrates all the services that are running on the servers. With this interface you can see in the center of the movie, it is possible to do all the administration starting at the basics, and at the end it goes to the printers, to the machines, tablets, and all database is done over this interface.
Werden da herum diese Buttons freigeschalten, mit denen ich verschiedene Funktionen durchführen kann. Das heißt, ich bin jetzt mit den Schülern in einem Lehrsaal, wo 20, 25 Geräte stehen, dann kann ich hergehen, rufe die Projektorfunktion auf und kann entweder den Schirm eines angemeldeten Benutzers übernehmen oder meinen Schirm an den Computer des Benutzers übertragen und ihm damit also weiterhelfen, wenn er irgendwo ein Problem hat oder ihm irgendwo unterstützen bei Eingaben oder sonst irgendwas. Ich kann mir auch
in this part,
3, 4, 5
we will demonstrate how to bring in the students. The database we are using is just one database for all users, and it goes directly to the other applications in school, for instance the electronic lesson plans or some other databases you need. All email accounts, all security, all wireless passwords and passwords for the printers are also implemented here, so it just needs one step to get in a student or a teacher into the network. This is very good to use because you don't need an administrator in school. It is possible to administrate it from outside.
Ansonsten werden halt die Computer über die Windows eigene Firewall einfach gesperrt, dass kein Zugriff mehr ins Internet erfolgt. Oder ich kann auch da wiederum alles freigeben. Der Punkt Kontrolle ist alles das, was ich da jetzt unter die einzelnen Buttons gehabt habe, kann ich da nur mal über diese einzelnen Funktionen einstellen, dass ich sage, ist Internet erlaubt, ja oder nein, Drucken erlaubt, ja oder nein, Bildschirm sperren. Weiters kann ich sperren, dass CD-ROM, DVD-Laufwerke nicht verwendet werden können, USB-Sticks nicht angesteckt werden können, Disketten gibt es schon lange nicht mehr, ist aber noch drinnen, oder dass es überhaupt an dem Rechner anmelden kann. In dieser Klasse mit den 3 Buchstaben PRF unterstrich eigene Benutzeraccounts generiert. Der Lehrer vergibt ein Kennwort, das nur für diese Prüfung und nur für den Zeitraum dieser Prüfung gilt. Und die originalen Benutzeraccounts, die ursprünglichen Benutzeraccounts, werden sofort abgemeldet. Das heißt, der Schüler hat keine Möglichkeit mehr, mit seinem alten Benutzeraccount auf das Netzwerk zuzugreifen, sondern wie man sieht, ist da dann der neue Benutzeraccount PRF-Berger Nils.
The Austrian model is very successful. So we can be sure that in the equipped schools, and there are 400 schools in Austria that do it like we do, that in these schools the internet connection and the electronic work, the daily electronic work, is guaranteed by technology. At the other end, technology does not guarantee daily work in school, so the pedagogy or the pedagogic strategies of my school have to be done in an extra work, and this is done in the conferences between staff, head and the technologists of school.